Okay. So, this is very interesting with this patch. The app and calibration version went backwards. It went from like whatever number it was to 1.02. Everything is 1.02 now. It almost feels like a refresh or something. Okay, so the patch notes were incomplete when they posted it somehow, but now I can see images, so that's good. Let's see here. Let me look. Let me link patch notes correctly. And pin it. Because it literally just came out. Alright, here we go. So, let's see here. So this patch on Nightreign is 900 megabytes on PC. For some reason, PlayStation has like under 500 megabytes. And then Xbox was 3 gigs. For some reason, so... yeah, that was interesting. The enhanced Augur fight is not here. Duos is here. So you could commence 2-player. And there's 3-player, I guess. Alright. I have not seen the patch notes here. I have seen like 2 things and was like, oh my god, they actually fixed something. So I got really excited and I was like, holy shit, we're gonna stream the game for a little bit. I love this game, and I also hate this game, because it's so beyond clear that they treat this like a B-side title, and there's things that just need to be fixed, and if they just fix it, it'll be fine. But they have to fix it, and that takes time and effort. So, that's always been my biggest annoyance with this game, is polish. And it seemingly looks as if they have polished some things. So let's read the notes bit by bit here. I was streaming earlier, so I'm returning for a bit for a pretty short stream here. Enhanced Augur, I don't know when that comes out, but according to the Twitter page, it was seemingly going to come out shortly after the patch. It says the second cycle of Everdark Sovereign, which was scheduled to start at the time they were going to previously patch the game before the tsunami warning that they had to deal with. Unfortunately, that will also have been delayed after this patch file has been distributed. So it says after the update file has been distributed. So that either means it's coming out very shortly, or it's coming out when it usually would, which is like later on in the day. And they'll start the cycle of Everdark Sovereigns yet again. Because the cycle, if you booted up Nightreign before this update today, was completely gone. This is how the page looked right before the update, hours before the update, because the Everdark Sovereign cycle that they previously had programmed was done. It was over. So it disappeared. Alright, so before we do literally anything, let's go and change to the wonderful thing here, and then let's go and do patch note reading, because that's what we have to do. We gotta read, we gotta learn, we have to expand our knowledge in order to win and know what we're talking about. Patch notes version 1.02 for all the platforms. 2-player expeditions. Now start an expedition with 2 players. The expedition type setting has been changed to number of players. The game balance will be adjusted to the current number of players. So you go here, and everything is a little different, but 1 player, 2 players, 3 players now. And you just select that, go to the expedition, and just like before, you can matchmake with 1 other player. And the balancing will be dependent on what number of players you matchmake with. So apparently that's how it works. I don't know for sure how matchmaking worked, because I never had it happen to me, but I don't know if it used to work like that with multiplayer, where players would drop out with disconnections or rage quit, I don't know if the scaling would go down to like 2-player, 1-player previously, but regardless, it says the game balance will be adjusted to the current number of players now. New filtering options have been added to the relic effect filter screen to allow a more precise selection of relic effects. So here's what they changed here. So kind of added a symbol for the vessel change, as you can see in the D-pad there. Presets are now up to 100 instead of 20. That's fucking insane. And you can save this as a preset if you want. And it'll show up here. You can then remove it. Detailed view, I think that's been the same. But here's what's actually changed. The filtering screen here. Red, blue, yellow, green, small, medium, large. Favorites. Sorting is the same, but then you can select a condition now. Select a effect. And it'll give you all these things here. And in these effects, it's very cool because it'll give you preset effects that are generated in relics throughout the entire game versus only what you have in your inventory. So, select attributes, it gives you all the attributes that exist in Nightreign. And you can just select one to filter it out properly, like increase maximum HP or something. There you go. One. One whole relic for that. And you can do endurance ones. So you can see all the ones with endurance. So, that's basically what this is doing now. Selecting what effect you would like to see that you know you have in your inventory, in your relic inventory, but you literally don't want to go through all the relics that you have. I have a pretty organized setup here. So, like, I'm pretty good, to be honest. I made sure I didn't make the same mistake as everybody else did. I made sure to favorite what I liked and keep it all nice and organized. And I don't have loadouts, I don't have presets for everything. I have, like, the optimal relics that I want for every character as well. Like, so I, like, just so I can defeat the UI boss in this game before they finally improved it here. But now that it's like this now, it's substantially better. So it'll give you all the things here. These are all the things that can drop with this particular weapon types. All the attributes that can drop for those. And then Wilder specific things, Guardian specific things. There's also some retranslations here. For example, successful guards send out shockwaves while ability is active. That used to say something else. Now they just retranslated it to make more sense. And there's a bunch of things in Nightreign that definitely need some retranslations here. So hopefully some of these retranslations are legitimate here, like boost thrusting counterattacks after executing art. I don't know if... I don't think either I don't get that often, or that might be slightly different. So, that is the big filtering of relic changes right there. I believe also, according to the patch notes, if you go here and buy something, you can you should be able to automatically sell it right here. So there you go. So now you can officially go to the screen here after an expedition is over, or selling or buying something here, and you can now see it, and we can see it's complete trash, and we can now sell it immediately. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Done. It is now sold. It's gone. And then the number is reflected there, plus 100, so there you go. Big, huge UI change that makes complete sense now, thank God. That was such, I mean, not really an annoyance for me, because I just tried to filter out my relics properly because I knew the UI was just really inconsistent. But I know for a lot of people that didn't do that, that should be a nice welcomed change there. So we can check out how bad the relics are right off the rip instead of waiting. So that's basically the big one that they were advertising here. And then it says if multiple effects are selected for one condition, relics that match any of the selected effects will be displayed. So it has a picture showing improved initial standard attack and then skill cooldown. So now you can find the relic that has those 2 attributes that you know you have, but you don't want to sort through all the relics to find it, and now you can find it that way. Really, really solid change there. Hallelujah, thank God. If multiple effects are selected through multiple conditions, only relics that satisfy all conditions will be displayed. Relic presets to 100, and then we just showed the feature to sell and favorite acquired relics in the purchase menu there, and rewards as well, once the expedition is over. Presets of the currently selected character will now be displayed first when opening the All Presets list in the character selection menu during expeditions. What does that mean? Presets of the currently selected character will now be displayed first when opening all presets in the character selection menu during expeditions. I know it says expeditions, but maybe I gotta see it in the actual expedition. Passive and special effects have been added to the info that can be reviewed in the results menu. Results menu? Oh, they also renamed to melee ornaments, range weapons, shields, sacred seals, talismans, tools. Results menu. It says passive and special effects. This one was hilarious. This expedition was so fucking hilarious, dude. Crits on a pretty mid bow, and then just drop off reduced. The only thing I was missing here was the improved range attack. I don't even know what it's saying. Passive and special effects have been added to the info. They can be reviewed in the results menu. I don't even know, bro. I thought those always have been there. Okay, I think some of these patch notes are going to be a little weird when it comes to English translation for some of it, because it usually is. Added tabs to the small jar, bazaar, and collector signboard menus. Tabs? Oh, these have never been here before? I never care, to be honest. Oh yeah, now yeah, that makes sense. And the new relic has not shown up yet, because the boss has not shown up yet. Yeah, to be honest, I am legitimately so used to UI and From Software games that these things just really don't bother me for whatever reason. Well, still stuttering performance-wise, of course it is. Added the ability to skip a part of the cutscene after defeating the Night Aspect. Oh, that's nice. So if you do the Night Aspect expedition, you always have to carry out the cutscene and ending. You can select skip in the quick game option of the system menu. Oh. Interesting. In the quick game option of the system menu. So it'll be here, I guess. Detailed description to the shop menu of Limveld Merchants. You can open the detailed description of the weapon by pressing right stick or 3 key in the shop menu. Okay, I'll check that out in a second. UI adjustments and improvements that they have not named here. I'm sure we'll just randomly see that and be like, oh my god, they changed that. Wow, that's cool. It's usually what happens. Adjusted the probability of shifting Earth occurring in Limveld. That one's interesting to me. Because I don't buy the shifting Earths from the signboard. I try to see if they just randomly spawn in, and they definitely don't spawn in for me anymore since finishing everything. So, I'm curious how that works. Removed the feature that causes the session to be disconnected when a certain amount of time passes without any action when the number of expedition participants is set to 1. So I don't really think that's ever happened to me personally. Or I've never really been dealt with that before. Bug fixes. Increase the visibility of the mark left by Iron Eye's character skill. Hey, look at him, Iron Eye. Increase the visibility of the mark left by Iron Eye's character skill? My god, it's huge! It's so big! I don't know if you can see that. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty big now. It's flashing. Oh, it literally flashes off too now. How big can it get? Whoo, look at that! It's so visible. And it also pulses before it goes away now. So it's static right now. I don't know if it's gonna go away. It's because the enemy died. Or went back to inactive again. It's actually a pulsing red. It's more red now. Oh, that's interesting. Now it's pulsing, and that goes away now. I'm curious. It almost seemingly looks like it's going more into the red. It's dark red. And now it's, wow, it's gonna tell you if you crit an enemy now, I think. So it's actually telling you the stagger. Oh, that's so interesting. That's a buff. Iron Eye is buffed. There's no way. This cheat code of a character just got buffed even more. Nice. It's actually visibly telling you when the enemy's about to go down, it looks like, for a riposte. So Elden Ring has the Sekiro thing with staggers, where you hit the enemy X amount of times, and then the enemy will go down for a riposte. That's exactly how it works in like Sekiro with parries, but it's like an invisible meter. Works like that in Nightreign too, and it works like that with Iron Eye's weak point to a certain extent. It's a weak point. You create a weak point for damage. It looks like it's telling you how much damage you're doing before the enemy will go down, though. Which is kind of interesting. Fixing a bug where performing a standard attack while standing behind an enemy while holding the Lyra as Revenant would prioritize a backstab animation instead of summoning family member. Well, I've never done that with Revenant, so that's interesting. Fix the bug where the effect indicating which enemies are being targeted by Revenant's summoned spirits would not be displayed. Which enemies are being targeted? What? What does that mean? Is it going to show up here, maybe? Effect indicating which enemies are being targeted by Revenant's summoned spirits would not be displayed. I don't get it. I don't get it. I've never noticed that if that's even a thing. Indicating which enemies are being targeted would not be displayed. Unless it's just some normal, like, menu thing that I'm just not noticing. Oh, he wants to beat the fuck out of that now. He ain't done yet. Frederick ain't done yet, bro. Oh, he's going in on it. Oh my god, dude. Fix the bug where the ultimate arc gauge would fill up when the first spirit summoned by Revenant died. Oh, come on, man. Really? I never had that happen to me. Fix the bug where the Rock Blaster sorcery would not consume any FPs. I have literally never seen Rock Blaster sorcery. They clearly mean the gravity stuff. Rock Blaster. What a hell of an English translation that is. Hell yeah, man. Rock Blaster. would not consume any FP. I also never had that happen before. Where is it? What? Oh, the rock blaster. Is it the rock sling? Meteorite? I never had that happen. Fixed a bug where bow attacks would not be affected by the effect of partial HP restoration upon post. Are you serious? That's a bug? Bows are supposed to apply to that relic buff? You gotta be kidding me, bro. That is actually a bug. I mean, I currently have bow attacks, but the post damage is substantially better, though. There's probably a relic where you can get both of these, if you really wanted to. So let's see now. So post damage would not work with a bow before. It's saying this fixed it, which I didn't even think that was a bug, I just thought that was intentional. It now works. That is crazy. Dude, Iron Eye is getting buffed. This is insane. This is actually insane. Iron Eye is getting buffs. He now has 2 buffs. Now. He has a buff to healing now, because this healing perk is substantially better. And he just got a buff with his weak point skill, showing you when a character is about to go down for a riposte. See, this one works, but every other shot. You gotta be joking, dog. So the healing works with this, but it's every other shot. And the only benefit to this one is that you can heal yourself to full. I wonder if you can get both attributes. I mean, lightning attack power +2 really doesn't matter, I guess. So let's select effect. What would it be exactly? Restoration here. So it would be this one. And there's only one, which is that one. I don't want to get rid of this. I mean, this one's slightly better. But just for the hell of it. Also, I want to see if the initial standard attack is actually working. Okay, good. The initial standard attack is still working. Just doesn't work with that like before. Okay. So now we have fixed a bug where inputting a brief movement command while guarding would cause a large instantaneous movement. While guarding. Okay. Fixed a bug where magma pools would not spawn and a rolling magma sorcery would hit an enemy. Never had that happen before, I don't think. Fixed a bug where Recluse's affinity residues would not be generated when players got it by some enemy affinity attacks. Also never happened to me either. Fixed a bug where Recluse's affinity residues will remain even after an ally character that had affinity residues died and was revived. Fixed a bug where smaller Nightfarers, such as Revenant, had difficulty hitting enemies with fist and dagger weapon types. Okay, dude. The Roar and Breath attack power increasing effects will now be applied to some attacks of Executor's Ultimate Art Transformation. Really? That sounds fun. Let's see here. Do I even... What do I got? It would probably be this. Would it be a restoration thing? What would it be exactly? It'd be restoration, right? Ain't here. It's attack power, right? I was thinking of something else. Wait, do I not have one? I thought I did. It doesn't have to be red, bro. Just... Oh, I see what's happening. Oh my god, this UI is still comically bad. I have one that's here, that's a blue. Dog. Come on, man, that's the best fucking one, dude. Well, we'll just test it out here. So let's do some roar and... Okay. $34. God, it gives you that sound now as well. So is that ever gonna like run out? Alright, so it gives you that sound every time you roar. And now we'll do the relic real quick. It's the only one I have. Just to see how it looks. $34 to $39. We have a 40. 40. Guess we're doing 40. So it went from 40 to something else. Let's see. Let's put it back here again. I have katana power? Oh wow. Well, that's interesting. Where is it? Oh my god, bro. I thought I would like be able to easily find it. So we're doing like constantly around 39 to 40 with that relic. So it was like 39, 40, around 40 or so. So the roar goes up a solid +6. With the roar and breath attack, improved attack power there. So it's going up by about +6. I mean, it's a buff, but enough to warrant replacing something. Like, increased attack power for every ever jail prisoner. And maybe even art gauge recharge. Probably not. Definitely a buff. Not too bad. Fix the bug where Executor's ultimate art would not remove the parasite condition when used. That's a bug. Okay. That's good. I'm glad that's a bug. And not a design choice. Fix the bug where unintended effects would occur with some attacks of the Dark Moon Greatsword. I have no idea what that means. But cool. Fixed a bug where passive effects triggered on guard counters would activate when acquiring a weapon with that effect under certain conditions. Would activate. I'm confused. I guess they mean like if that weapon has a passive that you can only equip it with versus a static passive that would stay in your inventory. I don't know. Never really had that experience. Never really had to deal with that, or I don't even know what that's saying. I think it's saying like the passive that you have to equip with your weapon. I don't know. Fix the bug where the damage negation up while casting spells effect would activate when acquiring a weapon with that effect. Yeah, so I think it's saying like it would activate when maybe using the weapon, even though you're not doing anything like that. That's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. Fixed a bug where players could be stuck into the terrain after being hit by a Dell grab attack. Would be stuck into the terrain. I've never had that happen, but cool. Fixed a bug where Caligo would sometimes move outside the battle area. Thank God that's never happened to me. Fixed a bug where positions of the ice blocks spawned by Caligo would not be synchronized between players. Wow, that would really suck if that happened. Fixed a bug where some attacks of the Draconic Tree Sentinel would reach further than intended. Fixed a bug where players could unintentionally move the Take Hold of Spectral Hawk animation at the Hawk Tree. Unintentionally move? I don't get that. Like you can just move right away or something? Fix a bug where you could purchase a small pouch from a merchant if you already had a 5th item slot from a relic. Fix a bug where a network error would occur when defeating Libra after players have been cursed and Limveld and the battle with the beast started. Oh, network error. Oh, that's interesting. Fix a bug where players could obtain a weapon without a level decrease when selecting I desire a powerful weapon with the scale-bearing merchant, while the player's character level was 3. Fix a bug where players could make another deal with the scale-bearing merchant if the conversation was interrupted. Fix a bug where Nameless King would not return to the battle area if he moved too far away. Fix a bug where the enemies that appear in a second night under specific conditions would sometimes appear before nightfall under certain conditions. Fixed a bug where enemies that appear on the second night under specific conditions would sometimes appear before that. You can erase the under certain conditions part. This is so funny reading from software patch notes from somebody that's clearly trying to translate it in English. Happens. It's like I'm so used to it now, but sometimes it's kind of funny. I still get caught off guard sometimes. Fixed a bug where allied players who were revived from near death with a grace would be counted as defeated against night bosses or night lords. Fixed a bug where you would not respawn on the field after dying in the Nightreign in certain areas of Limveld. Oh, that's interesting. Fixed a bug where multiple players could duplicate dropped items. GG dupes. Without going to the fucking chest in the town or whatever, I guess. I guess that's gone. Players could duplicate dropped items unintentionally, and I guess they fixed it. Fixed a bug in Rotten Woods, Shifting Earth, where a location of the Woods Blessing would sometimes disappear after obtaining its location from the map. Thank God that never happened to me before. Fixed a bug where you could not reset the Shifting Earth status in the bed after changing your character and triggering a Shifting Earth with the Collector signboard. I guess that was an issue before. I never tried that, so hopefully that's fixed. Fixed a bug in the expeditions menu or using copy last settings to embark on a single player expedition. Allowed players to embark on targets not displayed. That's a thing? What? Oh, legitimately that's an option. Copy expedition settings to embark? I've never noticed that, or am I dumb? Hello? I've never noticed that. I don't even know. I literally have always picked it manually. Fix the bug in the results menu where position orientation of allied characters far away from the player were not being recorded. Fix the bug where the tool Twiggy cracked tier was not listed in the visual codex. Twiggy cracked tier, huh? Twiggy cracked tier? There it is. Prevents one's runes from being lost upon death. Well, no, I don't know why it wasn't there. Even From Software knows nobody cares about that. Why the fuck would I ever buy that or pick that up, dog? Unless I'm day one. Fix the bug that caused certain skills to cause instability. Instability, huh? You mean like fixing the frame rate? Did he say anything about that? Probably not. Fix the bug where the game would crash when moving to the spirit tree. Game will crash when returning to the current world and some of the Revenant's remembrance. Hey! I had that happen to me. Hopefully that's actually fixed. It happened to me right after the last cutscene was over for Revenant's remembrance, and it crashed. And I booted up the game and it just picked up where it left off. Fix other occurrences of game crashes. It's also the only time I've ever crashed, too. Which I'm apparently pretty lucky. Fix some graphics and effects. Amazing. Amazing detail there. Fix sound effects that were not playing properly. Fix some text. So there's a whole bunch of retranslated stuff for sure in these relics, I'm sure. I already saw the Guardian one that re-explains his ability a little better. It says successful guards send out shockwaves while ability is active. Like, definitely translates it a lot better. I think it used to say it said something along the lines of that it takes damage that you deal, that you're taken from the enemy while you're doing the attack, and you've deflected back to the enemy. So that's what I used to say, something like that. Deflect damage taken while ability is active back to the enemy or something like that. And now it says successful guards send out shockwaves while ability is active. So that is like an entirely different like description for that, because it was always translated incorrectly. So I'm not particularly sure what that means for sure either now. I mean, it's still doing like the same thing, but yeah, I don't know. It's doing literally the same thing it always did. Just described differently now to make more sense. Fix some text, other performance improvements, and bug fixes. Alright, cool. So that is the patch. So basically, biggest thing is UI stuff. And then something to do with the store as well. when you go to the merchant in the expedition. I am just gonna play. And we're gonna have fun with Iron Eye because he got buffed. Which is insanity. I mean, From Software clearly either is not aware or doesn't care about the fact that Iron Eye is a literal indestructible character sometimes, and they just made him slightly better in that regard. Not like drastically better, but it's hard to make a indestructible character that much better, to be quite honest with you. It's literally could not believe they did that. That's kind of insane, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. So no Augur at all. Probably not gonna be added until later in the day. I think the translation of that tweet saying that it's gonna be added after the patch meant that it's gonna be added at the same time other enhanced fights. Oh, they literally said it actually. Oh, so it's coming out in 4 minutes. Okay, enhance. Well, let's just wait then. So I'll put in the title. Put in the title, because apparently it's out in 4 minutes. According to this tweet here. Boom, 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 boom. So I guess 4 minutes. I do want to see something to do with that merchant store though before we go and do the enhanced Augur fight or whatever. I do want to see what that looks like in the store. I also have copium that they ever improved the fucking performance on console, and I can clearly see that's not the case. Alright, where's a merchant? Oh, here we go. Big merch. Pre-merch. Right there for us. Beautiful. We gotta wanna go buy stuff. Boom, boom, boom. So attack power. So what is going on here? I don't see anything different here. Just says equipment details. Oh, is this a new thing here where you can see equipment from all your teammates now? I don't think you could do this before, if I'm not mistaken. So I think this is new, because I don't think this was a thing before. So that's cool, you can actually see what your players or your teammates are using. I wish you could see their items. What items they have, because that is actually important. Also, mountaintop. So I guess the shifting earth things are working, because I haven't gotten one in like fucking forever without having to buy one. I want to see something here. Let's go to the premium merch here. Also, that sound is very different from the Spirit stream there. I don't know if I'm just not noticing things or the Spirit stream sounds a little different there. They said they fixed a lot of sound effects. Alright, let's see what Biggie Merch has got here for us. So what's different about the merch here? Details? Is that what the difference is? Details? I just wanted to see what all this stuff is here. I mean, there's really nothing different about the merch, to be honest. I guess I have an icon now. Alright, I guess Enhanced Augur is out literally right now, according to this tweet. So maybe I'll just do a run. Let's see here. Let's see what the big boy, the big sperm boy is out here in Enhanced. Oh, very nice. So now it's Augur and Dark Drift Knight. So now they have it cycled here. Cool. Oh. That's nice. They still have two. Kind of sucks that if you repeat the same one that you've already completed and won over, that you can't get the big boy earnings. You always have to wait for another Night Lord to reappear or get the big currency buff. Augur it is. I wonder if you can get SP HP restoration with post damage with the where's the other one? Because the other one's better. And also the HP restoration with Botox. I genuinely wonder if that's like a thing. That would be insane. Enhanced Augur. Lightning, still the same. Oh god, I am genuinely nervous, I'm not gonna lie. This is right next up to Sentient Pest up there for me. As bosses, I do not fuck with. But second phase is pretty okay. My thing is gonna be sleep mechanic. How am I gonna do enough damage there to bypass that? Might have to try and get a skill that does lots of damage to bypass that sleep mechanic if that's a thing. We in. Do I actually do this? 1, 2, 3, 4 of these goddamn landmarks. Doing good? Little too late there. Oh my god, I'm actually getting it again. I will never not check the beginning of this. Improved blood loss resistance. After that last run I had, where I legitimately... Where is... Oh, there it is. After I got projectile drop off for literally every weapon drop at one point. Alright, this is all trash and a waste of my time. Cool. So what is exactly over here? I actually want to check this. I don't think anything's changed. It's got one thing there. Oh, this spirit stream sounds different. I don't remember the spirit stream sounding like that. Man, do I really waste my time doing this? This is so bad. It actually tells you when he goes down. That's insane. So it tells you, like it straight up tells you now. That is so ridiculous, actually. Alright. Getting cooked. Why is it so far away? Oh god, no! I totally forgot that that goes a little further than that. This is such a bad idea. I never do landmarks because I don't care. It's a waste of your time. But just in case, I need something lightning based. Oh, you gotta be joking. Absolute piece of shit. Stop running. I wish you would fix that. Yep, that's why I check everything. And good. Please get me out of here. Oh, stone sword key. Ew. This is actually a pretty friendly circle. We have lightning slash. That's not too great. Not a great passive there. I would have gone to the merchant, but I just need to go. I'm way behind now. Way behind. That is garbage. Let's go to the tower, dog. Get a passive real quick. Whoops. Relic down here? Got a talisman. Interesting that we got the mountaintop when I loaded in to the last expedition and now it's completely gone. I wonder if they actually do cycle out the shifting earths more randomly now. Well, they definitely didn't fix the performance. Holy fucking hell, man. Like, the game is clearly, like, trying to load in something, and then the frame rate is just going down to, like, PS4 levels. Chain attack. Cool, that was garbage. Improved breath and roar attacks, hell yeah, dude. Where is it? Yeah, this is a very garbage start here so far. A magma over there. White weapon and all, let's get it. Alright, it's over. I get it, you're like an enemy that does things. This is a good test here to see this new change. And see it do next to nothing because it's a fucking Crystallian. So you can't see it. It is pretty cool. So that's cool. You can now see when you're gonna take down the Crystallian. With the weakness buff there. That's very cool. Just buffing Iron Eye, no big deal. This is so bad. This is so bad, man. Actual dog shit expedition so far. Trolls, even worse. I hate it. I just want to upgrade my weapon, dude. I don't know, lightning, what is it again? Lightning slash, that's not really too great. And here comes the troll, ready to ruin my whole day. You know what, we are here. What is the boss down here? Oh, broken boss, cool. Did you fix this boss or no? No, it didn't. It just keeps doing that. It's so excited that I'm here, you know? Yeah, if you can just keep doing that and we can take 5 minutes. Cool, I love this boss. It's so good. It's a great boss. I love it so much. I am fully engaged. I am learning my lessons here. You press the dodge button at all times, and then you get to attack the boss every minute. You're a fucking wolf. You're like, what? You ain't the bell-bearing hunter, dog. This boss is so broken. Like, what is this boss? Don't give me this goddamn piece of shit. Attack power, low HP. Oh my god. Whatever, it's better than what we have for now. 86 right now. Poise, skill attack power. This might actually be something we would want to use. Potentially, if we don't get anything better. I believe that might be Banished Knights over there. So much that we could have done, but we just wasted our time. That one landmark to get a yeah, I don't want to do this. Wasted way too much time to get that lightning weapon. Probably didn't need to do it at all. I wonder if we can do... You can probably do this, right? It's all the way up there. I don't see why I couldn't do it, though. Even though I gotta climb 100 feet up there. Let's see. This might not be doable right now. Probably gonna die, most likely. But I don't care, I have this. Put it right here. Now I have it. I died here while standing here with no movement. So hopefully it's there. Oh hey. Projectile damage drop off reduce is so good, even when you just have one. That's so awesome, this change for this enemy here. You can't touch this, brother. So it tells you either when the weak point is up, or it tells you when you can riposte. That's what it is. So it doesn't tell you when you crit, it tells you when the weak point is up. Or we can have a post opportunity, one or the other, depending on what the situation is, I guess. Take some of this, dog. Unless you dodge it, which you probably will. Yep, you literally dodged it all. Nice. Alright. Flask slowly restores HP and provides increased HP restoration. There's a retranslation there. Nice. Yeah, don't pick that, but it's definitely retranslated better. That's for sure. There's another change. I have a feeling it's gonna happen a couple times now. Okay, I wanted to have fun and no fun was allowed. Now we gotta waste our time here, but it's whatever. This expedition is already super garbage. Let's see where to put my runes. Nice. I was hoping it would be right there. Got what you wanted. What are we doing? I'd like to go get a heal and still do a landmark. I would like to do the castle. Trolls are just very annoying, not gonna lie. Already coming at me? Alright, cool. Thank you, have a good day. Is that the one down below there? Sure looks like it. Got magma down there. Probably go fight that right now. That'll take about 10 minutes. Actually, we have the merchant right here. You're throwing pots. Why? I'm not even visibly here. 94 to 91. It's not as big of a change as I thought it'd be, but still a change. Chest up there? Can't see if the chest is up here. Nope. We are kind of wasting a lot of time here, but I'd rather be full health for this guy. Alright. Still gotta go get some heals, dog. Wending Grace. Okay. Whatever. Gotta replace that one. Skill attack power might actually be somewhat useful for this specific boss, depending on how this boss is. Just gotta go here, I can't waste any more time at all. God knows where that is. It's pretty damn friendly. Pretty friendly there. Okay, I'm level 9 and okay. Magic down there. Whenever jail, doesn't matter. It's probably where it's good to use Everjail Relic with Iron Eye. Even though he is completely busted, but why not use super busted character? What do we got here? Garbage. Lightning Slash hit again. It's garbage. Garbage. Mighty. Lightning Ram Thunderbolt. Nice. All literal garbage. I want to get a key. And do whatever jail. Since we're already just completely far off here. And Castle has garbage. Garbage boss and garbage enemies. I honestly just don't want to go there. What do we got? Nope. Don't think that matters at all. Every time I pick it up, I don't think it does anything. He has a he has a fucking grab attack. That's so funny. He actually has a grab attack. That is hilarious, dude. He literally can't even finish what he does before you annihilate him to begin with. Like, how are you gonna give him a... how are you gonna give him a grab attack? What is the point of that? He's just gonna fucking flop over anyways. This traversal is really advanced here. Oh god, I don't even want to do trolls. It's so boring, dude. He's already throwing shit. I haven't even gotten up there, and he's already throwing shit. Wait, what do you mean? Alright, we're gonna trade off here. We're just gonna let them fend them for themselves, you know? Oh, lock-on is still garbage. Wow, amazing. I have a feeling we're literally not going to kill any of this. We're just going to go to the circle. That's definitely how it's planning right now, because I just everything's going to shit. Instantaneous melee, because this is a very difficult game. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're almost dying. We're almost there. Amazing. That was so worth it. Yeah, it's over. Another one. Okay, now I'm dead. I'm alive. I'm very alive. I'm queuing. Now I'm gonna die. Because I queued. Nice. Very nice. Well done, Elden Ring. Hard game. I should have learned better. I should have known. All the way over there. I love this so much. This is great. I'm gliding, and what the fuck was that, dude? Oh, I can see they have not fixed the lock-on. At all. Ooh, cool item. That'll totally spawn in here, right? Nope. That guy died pretty early, I guess. Oh, I wonder if this is taking from enhanced expeditions only. Level 10, dude. What a joke. Don't worry, I'm coming for you soon. Keep waving that one. That change to the weak point is pretty cool. Like, pretty insane that they actually, Oh, Godskin Noble. I've never fought this boss before. Lock on is so good. Did that just run out my stamina? Didn't care about my weak point apparently. See ya. I think I've gotten this boss the last like 3 out of 4 expeditions now. I guess it'll be that, and I guess so we might die trying to do this, but I don't know. That's a lot of runes, so I want it. They didn't say anything about changing the circle here. I don't know where I'm going. I gotta go up here. Oh my god. I died instantly. No way, bro. I died instantly. That was like 30 seconds. They did not do that, bro. Wow, this is taking forever. It's literally a black screen. I just died in 30 seconds. That's fucking crazy, dog. Did they not? Did they patch this? No way, dude. That was like 15 seconds. Or unless I just died. Did I just die like an idiot, bro? I'm like half asleep, so I probably just fucking bullshitted myself, not gonna lie. Yeah, I just didn't heal. I'm so fucking tired, dog. I don't even care. Here I am trying to be reactionary and shit. When in reality, I need to go to bed, dog. It's probably not even worth streaming this anyways. I'm ruining my fucking views for affiliate. What do we got here? I don't even care. This run is garbage, to be honest. Enhanced Augur. Let's get it. Sigh. I have a lightning weapon. I'm very prepared. I'm doing ridiculous amounts of damage. I see what they're gonna do here. Wow, oh my god. That was so hard, oh my god. What the hell is this? Whoa! Storm Ruler? Storm Ruler, what? What? Oh shit! Ah! I'm awake! I have awakened. Shit's going down. What are you doing? Are you doing something? Oh, we gotta hit it with the storm ruler, don't we? I think that's what we gotta do. Oh, it's hit me. Oh my god, are you hearing this OST right now? It's really foggy. Is that a bad thing? Well, first of all, I have to get close, I think. So let's see what it's doing here while I just bullshit. Let's see what this does. Alright, that damages it. So it's going over there. Way over there. How far does this go? Wow, it goes all the way over there. Okay, this is a thing. What if I have no FP? What you doing? Oh god! The explosive bubbles. Doesn't seem like I can, like, truly hit it. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, oh shit! What the fuck? It's peeing. Oh god. I did it again. I clearly have no idea how to prevent that. Oh no. Just seems like a normal dodge, but hard to tell. You're going the other way! I'm dodging right in front of it. Hell yeah, dude. Wow. Wow, this is so fucking bullshit. I'm just gonna die to sperm AoE. I want to see if this does anything. Nope. It'll damage it, but right now, no attacks are doing anything. Right now, normal attacks are doing absolutely nothing. Oh, we might not be able to do this. Well, it does something, but it's very, very little damage. It's going through the boss wall, so that's cool. It is truly doing, like, no damage. So it seems as if... So you have to hit that little spot there. The Storm Ruler skill automatically, like, kind of applies the damage. It is so over. It is so over, like actually over. This boss is fucked. This boss is so fucked. Oh wow, this is fucked. Alright. Man, I refuse to believe it's requiring you to use that, Oh, I didn't do the relic check. I refuse to believe it requires you to use that skill. That's actually kind of insane, if that's true. Wow. That's nuts. And a nice little sound change there. Oh, can't get the relic to spawn in. Wow, that is obviously completely different to any other enhanced fight in the game. Like, the other enhanced fights don't completely change the way the boss plays out. Like, for this boss, for example, you're still fighting him the same way, right? But he just has a different phase, pretty much. But this seemingly is an entirely different fight in the second phase. In the enhanced phase. That is nuts, bro. Well. Very interesting. They brought the Storm Ruler gimmick from the base game Elden Ring and made it into the enhanced Augur fight, I guess. So you need FP, I guess. You don't need lightning, you need FP. Seemingly need FP. This is Yorm, Serpent, fight. Which makes sense for Augur, I guess, being the gimmick boss and all. Seemingly looks like it has a lot of HP though, I'm not gonna lie. Even at a high level. So that's interesting. So they made an enhanced fight based off of skill. And that's crazy because we had enhanced skill power talisman too. So you want that talisman as well. And we had that. And so we were probably doing a little more damage too with that talisman. That's crazy. What a actual, like, cool idea. The enhanced fight is actually way different, which is what I was hoping for with the enhanced fights. For it to be way different from the actual boss. That's the thing I'm kind of disappointed with the other ones prior. Is that they all just kind of feel the same, but with extra steps. This is an entirely different fight. Seemingly a gimmick fight, but nonetheless, entirely different though, an entirely different experience. And because this fight is already so boring as is, changing it to this type of gimmick yet again is that makes it a little more interesting, I think. It is very interesting, so though too, that they seemingly, if that is truly the case, which I don't know, it's only been one run, but if it's truly the case that they almost require you to use that skill, it almost diminishes the idea of like buffing up your character with tons of attack power and all that shit. They kind of cut that out entirely because it's just Storm Ruler. And that's it. So you just need FP. You just need to buff up your FP. Which I fucking love that shit. I think it's hilarious. So you're going to see like Storm Ruler runs, triple Storm Ruler runs where everybody's going to like rises probably, buffing up their XP for fast kills. But it's just like a different way to play the game. You know, like these type of enhanced experiences, I just wish they were all like this, where just like a different way to play the game. Instead of just mindlessly going through the same shit. Because that's what this game needs. Like, this game just needs more of that stuff. More switch-ups. So, this Augur fight is really cool, actually. I came in here expecting, like, Sentient Pest, where it's just going to be complete nonsense. It's gonna be like samey kind of fight, but with extra steps, which is what literally every enhanced fight has been prior. But no, they actually switched it up and made it a completely unique fight, even if it is seemingly, anyways, based off of just requiring you to use a storm ruler. It's just like a callback to these types of fights in the past. That's the way I see it. I think that's actually kind of cool. Not gonna lie. I would do more, but I'm really tired and I was streaming before. I was literally so tired I killed myself in the circle, so... I'm just gonna get off.